a what eat in a day video today because it has been a while since I filmed my last one and people seem to really like these videos, so I thought I would do a bit of an updated version. Obviously I have done quite a few of these videos in the past and I have had a few people asking me to put like calories and macros on the screen for each meal and snack. I don't normally put like calories and stuff on the screen for my what eat in a days just because I feel like, well, number one, I don't really want people to copy my calories because calories are completely individual, so I don't want people to kind of be copying. And also I know that like a lot of people can find talking about calories and stuff like quite negative, so I just kind of try and avoid it and just kind of show you what I'm eating day to day. But since a few people have asked, I am gonna add them in for today's video and just sort of see how it goes. I mean, I guess if you wanted to make some of the meals or have some of the snacks yourself, it is quite useful to know how many calories and how much protein is in it. So yeah, I'm gonna try that out today, see how it goes. As always, pretty much all of my meals and my snacks are going to be quite high protein, so if hitting your protein target is something that you struggle with, then hopefully you'll be able to get some ideas from today's video. So it is 10 o'clock now and I'm just about to make my breakfast. I'm going to have a smoothie today, which I am really excited for, so I will show you how I make it. This smoothie is so good. Now that the weather's getting a bit nicer and a bit warmer as well, it's literally like the perfect breakfast. I absolutely love it. So it was a frozen banana, handful of spinach, 1.5 scoops of chocolate protein powder. I used the My Protein chocolate brownie flavour, so 1.5 scoops of that, a teaspoon of peanut butter and a couple of drops of the butter biscuit flavour drops from My Protein again. The butter biscuit flavour tastes like Biscoff, so it's really nice to add to this smoothie. It does sound a bit gross having spinach in it, but honestly you can't taste it at all. It just kind of tastes like chocolatey, quite sweet, but the spinach just adds like loads of nutrients and good stuff as well. So if you're like me and you're not really a massive fan of fruit and veg, smoothies are a really good way of getting them in, and also high in protein as well, so cannot go wrong. So I did go to the gym earlier this morning before I had my breakfast and I filmed the session, so I'm gonna add that in here. I'm never sure whether people are interested in me adding in like the workout parts into the what eat in a day videos, but I'm gonna add it in anyways, so if you're interested obviously you can watch it, and if not you can just kind of skip forward a minute or two and skip through it. But it's a lower body workout, it's a glute focused one, which pretty much all of my lower body workouts are at the moment because I do not want my quads to get any bigger. So it's a glute focused lower body workout. I didn't really have the best session this morning because I didn't sleep very well last night and I was up at 5 o'clock this morning, so I didn't really have that much energy. But having said that, it wasn't really a bad session. Like the weights and reps kind of went up on most exercises, so I can't really complain, but it did feel really hard. But anyways, here it is.
Let the ice break, give you all what your life is. I know what I say. Give me baby girl another night, yeah. When you want something, come on, you can ask and I never say no. You know what I say, upgrade and nice, I can get you some. I met a girl from the UK, she a dime, she a cutie. I tell her come if she wanna see me. She love the green and she love when it rains. She said bring up the money from the ATM. Tell your mom from your ATM. Me no back, you go shopping with your ATM. Go lunch with your ATM. The way bags and clothes from your ATM. When I glow every time you come in, be the one with the bag when you are with your friends now. Oh no. Yeah, every time she wants something, she call and check in. You know, I answer when you call and check in. Tell me what's the case, what's the matter? Tell me what's your name, looking fantastic. Dark skin like Fanta. Danger how she move, no banta. Hey, hey. Chepe, niña tombong banta, yeah, maybe. Ikata minto, kata for minto, baby, nice walk, oh no. I met a girl from the UK. She a dance, she a cute.
So I'm about to make my lunch now, and I'm going to be making something new that I've never had before today. So I am actually really looking forward to it. Basically, I've been craving like a Chinese chicken curry for like the past couple of days. And I found this curry sauce mix in B&M, so I thought I would give it a go. I've seen quite a few people posting this like on their stories on Instagram and stuff, and apparently it's quite nice, so I thought I would give that a go and make like a sort of fried rice curry sauce type thing. So I've got chicken sausages in there cooking off just as like my protein source. I've got 5 in there. I'm gonna add in some carrot. This literally took me like 20 minutes to chop into these wee cubes, so I'm hoping this is gonna be worth it. I'm gonna add some peas. I've obviously got my rice there as well, and then I'm gonna make some of the curry sauce. So it's basically just like this powder that you mix with water, and I'm just gonna kind of mix that in with the rice and stuff once it's ready. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It shouldn't take too long to make, maybe just like 10-15 minutes. And yeah, fingers crossed it turns out well. So I've added the peas and the carrots to the chicken along with some garlic and some onion salt. And then we've got the curry sauce cooking there. So I just weighed out 70 grams of the powder and then mixed it in just with enough water to sort of like make it like this sort of consistency. I didn't measure it. And then I've got the rice there that's already been through the microwave. So I'm literally just gonna mix it all together once it's all ready. To add in the rice, I'm just gonna use about 3/4 of this bag. Then adding in the curry sauce. And here we have it. It smells really, really good, so I am really excited to give it a try. I didn't end up using all of the curry sauce. I think I made like a little bit too much, so I would maybe go for like 50 grams of the powder instead of 70. But let's give it a go, see what I think. That is spot on. It literally tastes like a Chinese. I am in love. Like, this is literally going to be my lunch now probably every day for the next month. I absolutely love it. And it'd be really handy as well to take to work and stuff. You could just make it the night before and pop it in a little tub and microwave it when you get to work. It probably would stink out the office, but I mean, it's definitely worth it. It tastes so, so good. So it's about 2:45 now, and I'm gonna have a little snack. I'm gonna have a protein bar today. I'm gonna go for one of these My Protein ones. It's the new crispy layered bars. They are so, so good. So this is what they look like on the outside. They're just coated in chocolate, and then they've got like little crispy things all around. This is what they look like inside. They've got a layer of caramel on the top, and then this sort of like creamy, chewy bit in the middle, another thin layer of caramel, and then the bottom is the crispy layer, which is basically just kind of like little Rice Krispie things. It's a similar sort of idea to like a toffee crisp, but it's got like the crispy bit and the caramel. But yeah, these are really, really good. I definitely think they're like one of my new favorites, 100%. I'm just gonna have another snack just to keep me going until tea time. I'm gonna have 2 of these wee Baby Bell light things. I think I mentioned these in my last What I Eat in a Day video as well, but these are just so, so handy to have. 2 of these now. I'm just gonna have these, and then I'll start making my tea in a little bit. So it's about 5:30, 5:45 now, so I'm gonna start making tea. I'm just having quite a simple tea tonight, nothing too extravagant. I'm due a Tesco delivery in a couple of days, so I'm just kind of trying to use up everything that I've got left at the moment before all the new stuff comes. So I'm going to be making a homemade Nando's type thing. So I'm going to be having a wrap with some homemade peri peri chips. I'm going to be using one of the Weight Watchers wraps. I've got some chicken there that I'm going to cook in some of the Nando sauce, spinach. I'm going to have some halloumi. I'll get the 30% less fat halloumi just because it's less calories, so you can kind of fit more in. I'll have about a quarter of this block. It'll work out at like 50 grams. And then I'm also going to have some spinach and some Nando's chili jam on the wrap as well. And then for the peri chips, I'm just going to coat these potatoes in fry light and some of the peri peri salt and then pop them in the oven. So I'm literally just going to cut the potatoes into like chip shapes. I'm just going to leave the skin on because I genuinely cannot be bothered peeling them. I'm using about 150 grams of potato. Then once they're all chopped, I just put them in a little box, spray with fry light, and then add some of the Nando's peri salt. Then pop the lid on and just give them a good shake so that they're all evenly coated. So that is what they're looking like. I'll probably add some more peri salt once they're cooked just to kind of drizzle over the top. But I'm just going to pop those on a baking tray in the oven at like 180 for roughly about 30 minutes. So we've got the chicken cooking. I've just added the Nando sauce and I'll probably cook it just for another 5 minutes just to finish it off. I absolutely love the smell of that Nando sauce when you cook it. Oh, it's so nice. And on this back one here, I've just popped the halloumi in. Got my wrap set up there with some spinach and the chips are in the oven. Okay, this is where it could all go wrong. I am really not the best at wrapping wraps, so let's see. I mean, definitely could be worse. Just gonna add a little bit more peri peri salt to the chips. I think that looks pretty good if I do say so myself. I think I've mentioned before, but the Nando's sweet chili jam is literally a game changer. If you've not tried it and you like having wraps, definitely give it a go. It is so, so good. Finishing off the day with something sweet as per usual. So I recently bought some of the Snickers 99 calorie bars just to try, because I kind of found that when I was having chocolate at night, I was kind of using like 250-300 calories on the chocolate. And I just kind of wanted to decrease that a little bit to give me some extra calories to have like in my meals to make them a bit bigger and a bit more satisfying. So I thought that these would be perfect because they are only 99 calories. They are really, really small. I mean like literally tiny. But it's just perfect if you just kind of want like a little bit something sweet to finish off the day. Because I feel like after I have my tea, I'm never really that hungry. I'm just not completely satisfied unless I have something sweet. Even though these are really small, I do find that they do the job. They are basically just like a normal Snickers but a lot smaller. So yeah, they are really, really nice, and like I say, they do the job, so cannot complain. So that is gonna go ahead and conclude today's video because I don't think I'm gonna eat anything else now. That'll be the last thing for today. So I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you next Wednesday with another video.